From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Late with the swing there. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting second, right fielder Addison Barker.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And here is Addison Barger. Outside low, ball one.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Ripped on a line to center. That's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. This one in the air. Freeman in position. And that is that. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
One away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That's the ball. Just missed.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Going to count 1 and 2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back now in Toronto. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Kerr measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Mexico. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's a and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Will Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Muncy to hit. Big-time power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike two. Oh, and 2 now. Inside, almost got him. Tucker stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's a flare off the bat. And foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive caught. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. To third, Muncy. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fouled off. He was late. And that's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate, and that drops in for a strike. That one at triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Let's go, Showtime.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Inside, and he hit him.
Take it, baby.
He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Guerrero will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Near the fence. Reaching for it and brings it in. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Up the middle. Jimenez. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Pajas gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here goes the runner. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out man at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Here we go.
Ohtani checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Yo, 1.
Ball. Inside.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Here's Mookie now. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's a ball.
The Dodgers looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. And 1-2. Base hit into center field. Runner around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. On to the fourth. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Slings to first in time. And now Kazuma Okamoto. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Let's go, Shohei. No.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike one.
In there at the knees, 1-2. Okamoto not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1.